tuning in to the whole nine.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We in the building, niggas.
Yeah, baby.
Get off of this website right now.
Man, what it is, man, it's Big Smalls signing out. Man, y'all check out the whole nine, man. Y'all go ahead and check out the blaqhole.com, man. It's going to work. Out.
This is Medina. You're now tuning into the Whole Nine podcast.
This is your boy Ron. You're now tuned into the Whole Nine podcast.
I'm tuning in to the Whole Nine.
Hey, this is Trinity, and you are tuning into the Whole Nine. Yeah.
Yo, this your boy Nine Glass, aka Sean, aka Nation. Tuned in to Whole Nine. Here with Cuzzo in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all need to tune in, man. Tune into the Cuz podcast, man. Long time coming. Hey, this ain't the first time they gonna be the last. Tune in, man. Check it out.
Nine. Whole nine.
Now, whole nine.
Adjustments on my camera. It look even better now.
I'm about to get that camera, man.
What kind of camera you got, bro?
So I got a Sony A64,000, right? The current lens I'm using on there is a Sigma 16 millimeter, 1.4.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know nothing about cameras, Dad. You know, you talking Chinese. I ain't gonna lie to you, Dad. It sound good. Dad.
Interesting.
It sound fly, Dad.
Hey, but it's silly.
I think you got the HD 4000 on there. I don't know
the lens. What you mean?
The aperture is 1 point. You know what I'm saying? Gets down.
I can dig it.
I can dig it. I mess with that. I like it, man.
Baby, they brought some Popeyes for me. I said, baby, you got me looking like a straight nigga up in here, boy.
That nigga about to have a cotton mouth.
Big ass.
That's a whole lifetime supply without hot sauce.
It's Corona.
I just ran out. As soon as I was like, damn, I gotta re-up that. Because I be frying fish, that, and I be going ahead with the hot sauce on my fish sandwiches, that.
I never like hot sauce, man.
Oh yeah, you don't like hot stuff though, like.
I don't like spicy food or hot food.
Damn.
None of that.
I love that.
All right.
I was just looking at my body like, damn, I gotta refill that there.
I can't have no greasy hands.
The greasy face.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, it's still chilling, dog.
All right.
We can rock out. Got a good probably ain't gonna hold y'all boys up probably like 30 minutes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do it. I'm gonna close the box up. Still on that. All right.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, cue my tunes, man.
Hold on.
Well, you got it recorded already? Oh yeah, I see it's recording.
Yes, sir, recorded. We could just chop. We could just chop it up. We gonna chop it up anyway. There, you know,
always. What on that?
Yeah, go ahead and do that up.
We fucking that chicken up, boy. That thing ain't playing, Dad.
Let me get some.
He is not kidding, Dad.
Get a little piece. Get a little piece of that chicken.
Like a little bit.
Slide the boy some chicken. Slide the boy some chicken, Ali. Slide the boy some chicken. Let me get
some. Sharing is caring, baby. Sharing is caring.
Hey, why is that so much of a stereotype though? Like, chicken tastes good.
Chicken tastes
good. Watermelon tastes good.
Watermelon tastes delicious, Dad. I love watermelon, Dad. Ain't no shame in my game, Dad.
I understand that. Like, why people don't like chicken and watermelon?
If you don't like watermelon, something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you. It ain't me, it's you. It ain't me, it's you. I ain't the problem here.
You dig? I say, do you dig, baby? Baby, do you dig?
Do you dig it?
Can you dig me? Do you undersmell me, baby?
I did not die.
I said cake daddy talk. Cake daddy talk. Nah, it's been like 10 years since we did the last episode, man.
It's been a little minute, you know what I'm saying? It's a slow grind, dog. You can't rush quality, dog. You know
Slow and steady.
It's just a matter of time, dog. We building bricks right now, dog. You just stack them up. Stack them up, baby.
That is true, though. That is true, man.
But now, real talk, man, like, you know, I ain't no media guy, dog. I'm trying to get there, you know what I'm saying? But I want to leave it to the professionals, dog. I want to facilitate, you know, the professionals. You know what I'm saying? I'm just serving, dog.
Bro, I be having so much stuff I want to get online and say, but I know it's like, especially now with cancel culture, I ain't even famous and I'm scared of cancel culture.
I don't care. I'm already. I canceled myself already, dog. Like,
you say you done?
I don't give a damn about social media, dog. Like, hey, I canceled myself already, dog. So hey, I do what y'all want to do with it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all some game. I'm gonna soak up some game, and after that,
I'll be out of there.
I'm out of there, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let it do what it do, dog. Like.
You ready to go peace out on them boys?
Peace out. I'm already peaced out, dog.
Yeah, it's true. I'm trying
to piece back in. I'm trying to piece in, dog. Yeah.
You gotta get you a burner account or something. Hey.
I'm trying to piece in. I'm trying to piece back in, dog. You know what I'm saying? Little by little, slowly but surely, dog. You did.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
My guys want to just monster. Yeah.
That boy recovering.
But I thought with that wrong too. I said, damn. All right, okay, we back. Just up.
You up in here, dog.
Hey, once again, man, it's 11:36 U.S. Florida time, bro. What time is it over in Hawaii?
6:36. You know what I'm saying? The sun.
That boy living a good life.
It's setting right now. It's setting right now.
That's crazy. Hey, when we first started, Ali, we it was tough because like I was working at Enterprise, right? I used to work these long hours every day of the week. And then Big Bro be like, yeah, let's do a little episode tonight. Bro, I mean, like we'll set the time for the episode to be like 11:30, 12, because that's what time he used to get up and work, right? I swear I used to stay up 10:59
and pass out.
They crash, man. Crash, but I used to be so disappointed in myself. I was like, bro, you was up till 10:59 and you crashed?
Nah, but real talk, I appreciate you though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You be hanging in there, though. You be coming through in the clutch, though. Like, man, I'm hyped that you've been, you know, keeping the brand alive. You did, you know what I'm saying?
It's a method to the madness, man.
You on it, dog.
There's your method to the madness, but
you on top
in
of
the
it,
meantime, y'all tuned in to the whole nine. One of the most, how can I say this? Let me see. Most anticipated. It's so exclusive. We only drop an episode every 3 months. So, yeah, but we back in the place to be. My name is Miyn. I go by Miyn Green. That's my alias, my BKA. Back when I was a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I had a couple rap names. I ain't gonna give y'all all of them, but for now, y'all could call me Miyn Green.
I go by the name of Blaq. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fraction of Black Hole. You did. And we got a special guest up in this.
Yep, they call me Ali and I go by Ali. You better know it. Hey, yes, that's how we do it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Near you. Nah, I'm playing with you. We out here. Girl.
Nah, I appreciate you jumping in the building, Ali, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you inviting me. The whole nine. Instead of the whole nine, and hopefully I'll give y'all some good content or just good information. This is my point of view.
That's all it is. Bringing like minds. Hopefully the goal is to bring some unlike minds, really, for different perspectives. That way everybody can at least keep the conversation going. It's a lot of information that I don't know. That's why I like to bring people around me that can give me more information, broaden my horizons. So definitely appreciate it big time, man.
For sure.
You let me know whatever you need. I return the favor. You know I'm good for it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yes indeed, yes indeed, man. We out here, man. So if y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? Me and the brother, Miyn Green. What
they call me?
Just for, you know what I'm saying, cutting hair. But you know, in the black community, a barber, you know what I'm saying, towards his clients, it become like a brotherhood and a family. So this is like something natural and normal for us, and I hope it's like that for the coaches. But we don't just continue to ask you, know what I'm saying? We sit down and talk to you, hear your problems, your success, everything, your new becomings and all that, your present and your past. So we almost like a therapist, doctor, and everything. Back in the day, we was doctors. That's a little bit of history for us barbering, but we ain't here for that. We're gonna go to, you know, exactly what we're here for. Yeah.
That's true, though.
Hey, real talk. Hey, I feel like we was about to call this more like the shop or the barber shop or something, but I think LeBron had did it. But we was
that was one of the names.
Yeah, before we even did it, we was about to. That was one of the names we was about to do that. Like,
the damn show was one of the names.
That's crazy. Man. That's crazy as hell. That.
Let's cut to the chase. Like, you know, no bullshit.
Yeah.
All right, you put a comment up. You said, "Hey, what should we talk about on our next episode?" Right? So me, like, shit, you know what's going on? So I'm looking at Trump and his supporters on the news climbing walls.
They going ham out there, man. What the hell?
I'm like, shit, that's the topic. Shit.
I'm trying to understand what's the goal, man. Like, you really showing your ass right now.
They showing their ass.
Out here showing their ass right now, man.
On the way out, what killed me is that
way out.
They trying to impeach him. I'm like, how you gonna impeach him a week before he about to be about?
Oh, he out of there. They impeached him.
No, they impeached him, but like the impeachment is like the beginning of the process. That's not even. Impeachment is just like, we're gonna charge you. They don't have enough time to charge to even hold a trial. So it's just fucking, what you call it? It's just for show, man. Like,
they'll be petty.
It's just for show.
They'll be petty. That's it.
That's crazy, man.
They wanted to make history, man.
They made history, man.
That's all it is.
I mean, they just getting a taste of what we've been going through for a while. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's kids. Yeah, and social media and all that shit, they playing with them like they play with us. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? You put it on there, you rouse them up. They gonna go out there and protest and all that shit, whatever the case is. We get shot, you know. They get whatever, you know, I don't know, pat on the back.
They want news coverage.
No cover for a couple days. The damn show wouldn't have got no repercussions and we didn't make a stink about it.
Yeah.
It was a damn show about to be home free.
Yeah, you know, and it's like I really don't understand like where we at as a people. I got my own insight because before all this, you know, we got the election before, you know, it was President-elect Joe Biden. Congratulations. But like I said in my post, we was faced with a decision. Voting, right? You got to vote for somebody. Let my father tell you, you ain't got to vote for that one of them motherfuckers. I know. I feel you, Pop. But it's like, so they're expecting us. I don't like how the Democrats, how they play it. Cause they be always expecting our vote. And I find that very disrespectful because my whole time being here, I'm 33 years old. I don't feel or see anything that I could bring up to recognition of anything that they did for us, for the time they've been in office. I mean, and I could be wrong, but honestly, shit, I could say I could be that black person and say, well, hell, Trump gave our ass a stimulus check. Remember Obama gave us that $300 ass check? Y'all remember that time?
Was that Obama or Bush?
That little ass $300 check. I say y'all petty as hell. Trump made it rain though. Made it rain. But my father, when he say, so you mean to tell me a couple of dollars gonna fill your soul? I said, what you mean? He said, well, he racist as hell. Well, my thing is when it comes to that racism stuff and when it comes to politics, right? Well, which one you rather deal with? The one that actually hide behind, you know what I'm saying, like telling you bullshit stories, lies, and all that stuff? Or would you rather deal with a person that actually just keep it 100 with you? Hey, I am a racist, but guess what? I'm really more concerned about this money. We can make it together and we can actually come up with some shit. Because if you ask me, Trump, money make him move.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if he's racist, but I just feel like racists, you know, align with him. So I honestly don't think Trump racist. Like he bought that green, you know what I'm saying? If anything, at the end of the day. But I feel like racist people just align with him, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that shaped me about it. Just like, you know, what draws you to him, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it was like
he the type to take full advantage of his position of power.
Yep.
And he'll use fear to scare anybody who doesn't align with him. And those type of principles is what I can't stand for. So
right on. So now flip side, right? I'm like, okay, I've been trying to find a reason to vote for Biden. Honestly, every time they get up there in the campaign against this election, or I would say against Trump, they say, oh shit, you know, they keep on just not getting Trump. I'm like, okay, you ain't got to sell us on that. He's selling us on that. Well, we're going to get Trump out of office for you. Man, get the fuck out of here. Like, what's the choices? Like, so, to me, my father, he found it ludicrous that some people voted for Trump. Me personally, I don't. I said, well, on one hand, I'm sitting here telling you I ain't seen shit the Democrats did for us. I don't give a who or not.
You mean like people in general? Like why does anybody vote for him or does a specific demographic vote for Trump? What you mean?
Black. He talking about black people. You know what I'm saying? My father, he don't give a damn about brown, pink, yellow, rainbow shit. He talking straight black. Right? So he look at it like, man, one, I mean, I ain't gonna vote for Trump because he's a racist, but I'm like, but how many people you work for or deal with on a daily basis? That's real, yeah. So, you know, and I think I got it down pat. The president, okay, that's one thing, but don't we get impact right now by the people that's electing the office right next to us? And that's more should be the focus, but everybody been preaching that, right? But guess what? So, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all input on towards, you know, what's been going on. Like what difficulties did y'all face with, like with this voting thing? You know, for us black folks, just be real. You know, what decisions that you was faced with? I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about it?
Don't judge me, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't participate this year, Doug. You know what I'm saying? I ain't participate, Doug.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's funny. So you sound so ashamed.
I am ashamed, Dad, because it's like you gotta at least participate. Cause it's like
you said it.
I feel bad, like I should have.
You sounded so timid. Wait, all right, but what's your reasons? What's your reasons behind it?
It's a bunch of reasons. Like I'm gonna give you 3 reasons why I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, don't judge me. Like number 1 is like, you know, I don't really believe in this, Dad. Like I believe in it a little bit, but I don't believe in it that much, Dad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't believe in like in politics like that. Even though I do know that it's real, like, you know, they have an effect on, you know, how people live their everyday lives, like, you know, how you want to progress on the social ladder, you know, the local laws, federal laws, all that. Like I know it's real, like it really matters, but I just don't believe, like, you know, like I don't want to subscribe to it, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, by us supporting that system, you know what I'm saying, we giving it validity, you know what I'm saying? Like we supporting it. So like when it doesn't go our way, like we just say, oh, that's just how the system works. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, this guy won, so we lost. That's the law, you know what I'm saying? But like if you believe that's the law and that's how it goes, then you're just gonna fall in line to whatever, you know, whatever they dish out. You know what I'm saying? Because you subscribe to that belief system. So like I just ain't participated because I don't really believe in that part. So I'm trying to like, I don't want to get too crazy with it, Dad, but like That's number one. But number two is like, I was at the time, I'm in the military there, you know what I'm saying? So at the time I was in the boondocks, you know what I'm saying, on the exercise. So like I didn't even have access to get to a voting booth. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not an excuse, I could have mailed in my ballot and all that, but like it just wasn't convenient for me there, you know what I'm saying?
I'm playing with you. I'm playing.
Yeah. These are all excuses, though. These are all excuses I'm giving. That's why I do feel bad about it, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you.
But you feel bad about.
And the third one, my bad. Let me just finish that. My fault. And then the third one, it was just like, sometimes you feel like you got to choose the lesser of two evils. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to choose like, you got to pick one of these motherfuckers that are like, I don't want to pick none of them motherfuckers that are like, so I just ain't picked that. I don't like none of them. So like, if you're gonna give me two choices, I don't like the two choices. You gonna tell me I gotta pick one of the two, and then whatever the one of the two I gotta fall in line with. Nah, dude, like I make my own option. That's how I feel like. Like I feel like I should make my own option, or I should choose something that's gonna benefit me. Like if I don't believe in A or B, like and I think C the right answer. Like I'm not gonna choose A or B because that's the only thing that y'all telling me is available. Like I'm gonna go with C, dad, because I know C is good for me, dad. You know what I'm saying? So
what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, since we out here being honest. I voted, but I did. I don't know. I voted off of, I guess, personal reasons. Having somebody in office for the last 4 years, just do with his position and power whatever will he had it for the day. The temperament, the up and down, the emotions.
This whole year was crazy, Dad.
To have that as a commander-in-chief in the most powerful country in the world, it was just so frustrating. And to have somebody be the president, well, kids used to dream of being presidents, right? And I don't want no kid looking at that and being like, that's what a president should look like or should act like. At least I know there's some professionalism. There's somebody who's not on Twitter speaking the first thing that comes to their mind because they was riled up by something that somebody said will be the commander-in-chief. So yeah, I think I chose one to get Trump out of office just for the look of it, and then two, yes, I think I chose Biden because he's the lesser two evils. Yes, Kamala Harris did play a factor in me trying to get him in office, just for the impact that would have as well. And then four, yes, I think as a Democrat or as just the mindset from what they say, and I strongly believe that a lot of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes is not to favor us as a community, but I think just having a mindset that they believe in a different system, right? They don't believe in money trickling down from the upper class or the wealthy down to the poor or down to the lower class. And Democrat, I think their philosophy is more, hey, you build up the middle class first, and then that pretty much allows us to be financially stable or find ways to have more income in our pockets, and then that will eventually help us move up or at least be better than where we are right now as far as opportunities are concerned. So that's why I chose to vote for Biden as opposed to not voting. But there's no judgment, man. That's definitely something that's been weighing on a lot of our minds. Nobody wants to vote for the lesser two evils. Same thing Ali was saying with not putting ourselves out there where we haven't seen no significant amount of change in however long. And yes, they have been holding our votes hostage for a while.
Yes, sir.
That's real talk if I ever heard it, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that honesty, Dad.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I mean, so like I go a little bit deeper also as well. Like to the point. Now I got a name Ali, right? And I'm gonna sound like Farrakhan, so it's like, yeah, no shit. But no, for what he said for the longest, but I thought this as a kid, like, yo, this shit it's not for us. Regardless. You know what I'm saying? We voting. So this is what America always have done. All the history books and all this other stuff, I've seen the repetition of them being 2 steps ahead of anything that they give us. They don't have to give us shit. And they proven that in the 400 years? Remember that? So, like, when we was fighting for, you know what I'm saying, I want to vote and all that shit. Well, they ain't let us vote till they put in the system off of, all right, now we're going to put in this electoral college shit. We got to vote on that. Because when the time they vote don't mean shit anyway.
Right.
That part, yeah. So now we all hyped up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, my vote count and all that. Does it?
Does it?
That's
the real question.
Yeah. So y'all playing with us. I mean, granted, I played a role to get off work for a few hours. You feel me? It's fun, you know, and if we just take the vote system out, just look at the Constitution, everything that they have in store for laws, they'd be like, okay, this applies for everybody. But when you put application towards the laws that y'all have a human being that can make a dictation if we want to pursue these constitutions or not. And then that's when we fuck. You know what I'm saying? Black dude or a white dude up in court, who gonna get the most time? I think we all know that after. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we can't win through the system altogether. My fault. And the true answer is, Elijah Muhammad been saying it, but I actually been saying it before I heard him say it. We got to get out this system all together, or we get our own country back. That's what it is. And people don't want to hear that shit. Because you know what I mean?
That's really what the name of the game is, man. It's all about self-preservation, self-empowerment, and doing for you, not relying on nothing, man.
That part.
Relying on anything.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't connect myself with Africa or Africans and all that shit. Cause I tell you what, we've been over here for I don't know how long, and the motherfucker brought a boat over here like, come on, bro. Hell no. I was in the military too. And I've been to other countries. And I see how they look at the Black American, vice versa, African Americans. It's 2 different things. 2 different things. Those are our brothers. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? But if we really want to fight for something, we got to fight for it as our own. Like, no, okay, fuck it. If they want to call us or label us African American, hell, they can label us blue. If we gonna be this, we are our own people, and we gotta fight for this shit our damn self, because ain't nobody come to save us. And hell, they scared of you, America anyway. Let's be real. They scared of it. You know what I'm saying? We are
Americans scared of America, Dad.
That part. That part.
But I don't even want to get it twisted, my fault, bro. But I don't even want to get because you know, like, I love America, Dad. You know what I'm saying? But I love America, the concept. You know what I'm saying? Like, America was founded on certain principles, right? And you know, they got a constitution, you know, that lists out, you know, the rights that people are supposed to have. You know, all we want to do is enforce that contract. You know what I'm saying? So, like, right, throughout history, since we've been here, it's like we wasn't even the parties to the contract. Like, it seemed like it wasn't designed to benefit us, even though it says in black and white that it's supposed to. So, like, all we want to do, like Martin Luther King said, was, you know, hold people accountable. Just hold, you know, if this is what the terms of the contract was, let's stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? And throughout history, they ain't been sticking to the script. So, you know, over and over again.
I got you. I love this topic, bro. Yeah. So, within that, right, for years before America, right, the Bible had a contract too. All human, you know what I'm saying, supposed to be treated a certain way. And this thing, certain color, been like, yeah, they ain't talking about us. They ain't talking about y'all ass.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, me using that theory, right? That's how they kind of implemented over here. It's like, yeah, for us. So y'all, thank you for your service. Y'all can leave, or y'all can stay and do what the fuck we say. Because I believe off top, and people have proven it so many times. All these laws, constitutions, all that other stuff, it wasn't meant for us or intended for us. I love the concept, but the thing is, as long as people are in power, like, you know what I'm saying, you have the enforcers. That's like agencies, the ABCs, FBI, CIAs, all that stuff. They're going to enforce it where it maintains where you are not part of this system. So while that's still in place and you can't knock, now I'm not going to say you can't. It's going to be difficult to knock that away, the enforcer. You're still going to be stuck in the same position like hopes and dreams. And they've been selling hopes and dreams since that turn. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh time frame, before Jesus, all that. So if you wanted to change, and brother Dr. Umar, everybody like they hate him because of he got the spotlight, in my opinion. I'm through everything he say, but some things he do say I kind of find like very interesting. He said, you never got to change off of voting. Our changes came from blood, sweat, and tears, protesting, fighting, war, blood. You said
that's all around the world. That's real tough.
Hell yeah. He said even the story off of voting, he said how we was able to vote was because of protest, blood, sweat, and tears. He says when they be telling y'all ass put down the guns or don't be violent and all that shit, he said that's bullshit. They telling y'all a weak ass dream that they don't even abide by. How you think we be an independent continent? Back in the day, it was a protest. The Boston Tea Party was a protest. That's what the man said. I said,
and that's in the history books.
Yeah, this whole country was founded on blood, sweat, and tears.
This is what they teaching us. They teaching us this, and then they telling us to do something different.
Right.
That's the scary part.
I was like, you got me fucked up. I ain't whatever for this stand. Yeah, everybody came over here was renegades or whatever the case is, or where they came from, or they were trying to get away from the chaos of where they was from, and all that shit. Some came from hope, some said, oh shit, we're gonna take this shit over. Whatever. But it was a fucked up pot anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a fucked up pot. And you had to find your place in it. I'll tell you who been sneaking in it, even though they kind of been here. People from Mexico and all that stuff, because only thing different between the Mexican and the Indian is the tongue. It was here on this continent, and I believe we was here too. But anyway.
That part. That part right there.
Up in the rank, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And obvious thing, I'm not too much religious. I'm gonna be honest. I respect religion and I give it its just due, but I kind of hit it on the point of what I can see, what I can feel, and what I was born with. Because I believe, you know what I'm saying, of the higher being. Okay, God, He gave us everything, you know, that we needed to survive this world, this physicality, however you want to preach, science, whatever, all this other shit, Big Bang Theory, whatever. You got everything that you need to survive. If not, you wouldn't be here. But if you use the natural things that you have, fuck what everybody telling you, just use your own intelligence, you will see all this chaos and bullshit, or this that they sell you. They sell you all this stuff that don't even amount to anything towards the black man, and also they sell you everything that's against the black man. Me being in the military, I ain't gonna lie to you, people don't want me to talk like this shit. Every country I've been to, I seen Africans or people of our color, straight up, get treated like shit with my own eyes. I seen them like straight up. I got treated better than them, but I was still treated like a nigga. But I seen Africans that was clearly from Africa over there in Spain. They was treating them like they fucking homeless or bums on the streets. They weren't bums, but that's how they was. It makes you think like, damn, is it? My father say in his words, it seemed like it was a whole world effort to keep a certain race down. Why is that? I don't know.
Why is that? And that is it is. I feel like there is a concerted effort, you know what I'm saying, to repress the African race, or the black race, whatever you want to call us. You know what I'm saying? It's like there is a concerted effort that. This ain't accidental.
Yeah. You know,
it's by design.
I also know we're more powerful than what we think. This is my common sense that came with me for the 33 years I've been here. They keep on saying we're the minority, right? But if you let people know that they're not the minority, maybe they'll think like, damn, we got more manpower than what motherfuckers been saying. Yeah. So make this make sense. All these black folks, where you been living, right? I'm sorry, my mama got 11 brothers and sisters. Why folks I see, they only got like 3 or 4 kids. If that. 3. So you can tell me, all up, we've been just, you know, having kids like hell. I 11 aunties and uncles. They got maybe 6 or 7 kids and under. Kids have kids, 6 and 7 of them. It's like, yo, what y'all think this damn, you know what I'm saying, we're minority shit.
Yeah, we definitely.
You know what I'm
saying?
I think it's more of a minority for a position of power, basically. Like, we don't have enough power to really influence. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
You stole my thunder. And with that power, you know.
Nah, but that's what it's about, man. We really gotta change that mindset. Like, the more we have those conversations and we keep that dialogue about how influential you really are, how powerful you learn your real history.
That part.
Yeah. Damn sure gonna make a change, man. It's really just having that ideology be more in the forefront and not let it go to the wayside.
Yes, sir. I ain't lying. I don't know what they talking about. They think we just really want to go back to riding on elephants and peeling bananas. I don't know what the fuck they get this shit from.
I'm a king, man.
But definitely for sure, though, you can tell regardless of what they try to do, they've been coming down off their power. It's like they're inevitable. That's one thing I think all could agree on in this world. It's like y'all trying y'all best. Y'all been putting y'all best foot forward, and we've been fucking y'all up. How was that?
Yeah, how was that?
Hey, man, all facets of life, man.
Yes, sir. And, I just really hope, you know what I'm saying, our offsprings and all that stuff, they get a chance to actually, you know, I don't know, feel some type of, you know, empowerment themselves. And you can gain empowerment right now. Just don't subscribe to all the BS that they give you. But they definitely, they put it on the table. It's up to you to either eat it, you know, consume it or not. I choose not. You know, that's up.
And that leads us to talk about, you know, saying another topic about 2021, man. What's the real focus? You know, everybody got New Year's resolution, but what's the real focus on how we can build each other up, hold each other accountable? Because we can't really depend on, as you've seen for the past several presidential terms, you really can't depend on a president to do anything for you. Even your own president, I haven't had too many people be content or satisfied with the 8 years that we had with Barack Obama. Y'all depending on presidencies to make these adjustments and impact your livelihood. We gotta change that.
That part. It ain't. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, go ahead.
It ain't his job.
Whatsoever.
If you go into his job resume or his job description, it ain't to save you or to, you know what I'm saying, or to help you, you know, sustain your family. That's not in his job description. You know what I'm saying? That's our responsibility. That's our responsibility. Like, we got to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's on us. It's on the family unit. You know what I'm saying? You got to build, you know, your family government, you know what I'm saying, your family business. Like, you got to govern your communities there. Like, it's not their job to, you know, to give you spiritual enlightenment, to give you a paycheck every week, a paycheck every month, you know what I'm saying, or a stimulus check. Like, you know, the government was there, you know, for the people. So the people, you know, they could not have to worry about certain things. So they, you know, they hire somebody, you know what I'm saying, to take care of certain matters. And, you know, things like, you know, the defense, national defense, or things like, you know, creating laws and enforcing them. That's his job. Like, his job ain't to, you know, to give you a stimulus check. Like, that's a community thing. Like, you know, honestly, like, we don't need stimulus checks. Like, you know, there's so much resources within the community. Like, we could take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But we're not mentally, you know, tapped in right now. Like, we're not, you know, mentally connected enough to, you know, to be able to help each other in that manner, because we're too dependent on an external force that's not really, you know, designed to care about us. You know what I'm saying? It's not their job to care about us, like, to the degree that we need to be cared about or to be nurtured. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like we foster kids in a foster house, and the parents don't give a damn about you. They, like you want to be fostered by parents who, they really care about you. Like they love you like they own children. Like, the past couple thousand years we've been in, roaming around in nations that don't, they don't love us like we're supposed to be loved. So like, why are you, still being content, or why are we still being content, being servants in a household or a plantation of people who don't care about us, you know what I'm saying? Roll with your family, Dad.
Yes, I'm with you on that. I think both of y'all hitting on it. It sounds like self accountability.
That part.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? And where do we, as people, as all colors, like where do we go wrong with that? Where do we lose that? Because back in the day, you know what I'm saying, they had like a different, I think it was like the barter type of system where, you trade shit, things that you grew. Let's say, for instance, I grew corn or whatever the case is, you grew whatever you had.
Right.
Animals had wool, we'll trade and all that other stuff, whatever the case is, So therefore, at least, hell, you was working for something. You had some type of accountability if y'all gonna starve or shit, y'all gonna be fat around here. But they made us so much of a damn, oh man, if I could, yeah. Like somebody gonna support my whole lifestyle. It's like, damn, did you know supporting the help was like you had to initially do something for yourself? That's the problem. Yeah. Get out a few dollars. Why? What you got on the kid? Yeah. $2, motherfucker, this ain't help. It's funny. I ain't gonna lie, it's funny as hell. But it's sad for me when I drive on the 30th side of town. You know what I'm saying? They got all these complaints in the world. It's like, yo, I typically say, like, man, I know a species that complain like that, brother. But I'm gonna need to the goddamn, like, you got feet, you got arms. I don't give a fuck if you ain't got feet and arms, you got a brain. Stop that shit. If you ain't got that shit, just tap in. No, all in all, we definitely, it seemed as if we was pushed towards that. I'm be honest, I'm a single father, right? So being a single father, child support came my way one time. I chose to turn it down, right? And I never seen a letter or anything or anybody call me ever since I turned it down. While my kids was actually living with their mothers at one point, they used to get contact almost damn every month. Like, hey, you sure you don't want to put them on child support? Matter of fact, if you don't put them on child support, we're going to stop doing this and the third. That type of shit. I mean, it was crazy. So who y'all stuck in the juice and the power for? What are y'all really trying to do? And even the level, come on, we ain't got to speak on it. Some people out here paying $12,000 a month for child support.
That's crazy as hell, dude.
What you need to do? So I bring that stuff up on like the self accountability and all that shit. It's like, yo, we worried about somebody always giving us the damn check when you could go do it your damn self. Real talk.
What it's about.
Myself, you know what I'm saying? I love being an entrepreneur because every dime and every penny I get comes from what I do. You feel me?
Damn sure deserve it.
Yes, sir. And I've been in too many jobs where it's a lot. Everybody in there, well, majority of people in there, they sitting there, hey man, if I ain't got to do that much work and I still get a paycheck, I'm cool. I get it. Brother, work smarter, not harder. But, you know what I'm saying? You lazy motherfuckers in hindsight, that's your whole life. And you never go no.
They can drop your ass like this.
You know, my pop say it all the time, and I feel him. He said, how the hell you work a job for 30 years and you don't know how to get out and make that same job over and own that bitch? How you don't know how
crazy. That's hard, dude. That's hard as hell.
They kept your duck ass in the mail room.
The whole time.
Hey, damn. My pop, he one of them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the truth, though. And it's a lot that I gained from the military, and I respect it because honestly, truly, similar to what you said, the intent of the country, the intent of the military as well. Some things that they installed in us is how to survive on our own. And it's a lot of good, and how to operate and include your brothers of different colors and everything just to get the job done. Right. They got some value. And I think a lot of these motherfuckers, they could take a trip in the military with an open mind and learn some shit. This is basic, but we act like this is extreme. Like, bro, this is not extreme. You just been depending on everybody else your whole life. That's all that is.
That's hard, Dad. That's hard, man. Cause I see, it killed me, Dad. Like people come through the military and don't take advantage of the opportunities. Like there's a lot of they damn near spoil you. Dad. I don't even want to say they spoil you in the military, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. People need to take advantage of that shit, Dad. And then the same thing that you do in the military, you can do in the outside world. So like I don't like the people who go through there, and come transition back into the civilian life and, not be able to use those transferable skills. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a school of training, just like people go through the streets. You know what I'm saying? And they, you develop certain skill sets, and they transition into the building. Into the business world, like the skills are the same. You can learn it in any aspect of your life. You can learn it, at your job as a dishwasher. You could be a dishwasher and learn, discipline and coming to work on time. Those same skills you can use and apply to your own business. You know what I'm saying? You can start your own dishwashing business. Be like, okay, yeah, I come through and wash the dishes real quick for a couple hours, get these 15, 20, however much you want to charge. You know what I'm saying? It's just about applying those transferable skills, Doug.
At the minimum, you can go wash dishes for the military as a civilian.
Oh yeah, bro. They do all type of contractors, the civilian partners and all that. So you can do whatever you want to do.
At times, I feel like I want to give up. Like when I'm talking to somebody, like when you talk to somebody, like everything I'm saying is hitting a brick wall. It's not manifesting that, but it's like
they just keep coming up with excuses.
Yeah. But then I know I can't. If I give up on the next young black man out there, that's gonna be another influencer around my son that don't know shit. This is one thing. I tell people all day: you can teach your kids whatever you want, but guarantee they got to leave out that door. And those are other teachers and influencers right there. So, example, my son, there were certain things I tried to get across to him. Like I was just saying, just off of, I really don't honor the quick things. Keep on going till you done everything you can. Then when it comes to a point you done everything you done and you still don't get no progress, then it's the time to actually just switch gears.
And then use those lessons that you learned or mistakes that you did and build something off of it.
Yes, sir. So what I chose to do, and it worked for me like crazy. Y'all probably applied if y'all don't already. I started talking to his friends, installing some of my theories into them. And I'll be damned if that boy ain't pick up everything I said then when I influenced his friends, vice versa when I would just talk to them directly.
That's crazy. That's super crazy, man.
Example by that, sometimes you have to influence the community when you got your own family at home, because guess what? That community going to influence your family regardless.
That's super hard, Dad.
Philosopher over here.
That's super hard, Dad. I don't even know that. That's super hard.
You said that shit. No, what's up, man?
That shit hard, Dad. I ain't gonna lie to you, Dad.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I tell the missus I'm gonna need that drop from her for the cast here within the next 2 days.
Yeah. You need that drop. You gotta say something. Audio, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I see that over there. Like, hey, you got to talk to one. Yeah. I'm playing with you. Okay, no. So did I tap on like that the topic or the discussion that you was talking about effectively? Did I get my point across clearly? I guess where I stand at.
Now that show make 1,000% of sense. So very much needed, especially with everybody trying to find out what's going to take them and their family forward. For 2021, I know I spoke on it last year, but I'm definitely happy. Big Bro been supportive, been influential financially, and that's really the name of the game right now, because you can't do nothing unless you out of debt, and you still got to take risks. So you got to find a way to budget risk into your livelihood. Right. Otherwise, you basically just gonna be basically going backwards, really.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I tell you what, man. Like what I see in y'all, man, it's so solid. I have the same thing with my brothers. Different personalities. My oldest brother here, arrogant, SOB. But I love him. And then my middle brother, he's intelligent in his own way. He's in the Air Force too, and he shares his different insight on things of being like the what they call it, like red-headed child or something in the white community or something. I don't know.
Red-headed stepchild.
Red-headed stepchild.
Yeah. And but we got to stop connecting similar to y'all, and I see it, man. And it shows that one, that y'all love each other. That's definitely there. Two, you know what I'm saying, y'all respect. I
love that nigga.
Oh yeah.
I still love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you too, bro.
Pump me up, man. You pump me up, man.
And even more than that, it's like, regardless, right or wrong, and all that stuff, it's like I could definitely feel like, hey, brother, I'm riding with you. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. We got
no doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
Stay out of my conversation. But I love you though.
Oh, she trying to snoop. She trying to snoop. And nigga was just talking about these bitches.
Don't do it like that, man. Trying to have that man sleep on the couch.
Yeah. But I heard you could get that itch ointment that you was looking for, bro. At Walmart.
You need a prescription, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like 15 bones, man.
You said it was itching? And I ain't gonna do it like that.
It's temporary. It'll be out over in about a week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't want no parts of it, man. No parts of it.
You talk about you itching.
You gotta chop this part out, man.
Yeah, I gotta break super edit.
I'll end up on the cutting room floor, there.
What you was sipping on you there?
Was that just some whiskey and cranberry juice?
What kind of whiskey is that?
Damn, let me see it. It's a new bottle. I be buying like new whiskeys and shit, just trying to experiment.
I've been trying to tell. Yeah. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, hold on, let me tell you.
What you rocking with, Ali, over there?
Baby, what's the name of this so I won't mess it up on live? What's the name of it? This is tequila. I ain't got no hint of that.
Oh man, I don't do the tequila, boy.
I said the same thing, right? No. This one, man, it was on sale. You know how to get the sale. It was Dobell.
It's called Aberlour or something. Aberlour, I ain't never heard of that though.
Aberlour and Dobell.
Yeah.
See what they hitting for, man. Last time I had tequila, boy, I ended up on YouTube. I ain't gonna tell you how to link, but I'm on there.
I ain't trying to give out no free advertisements, though.
Man. True enough.
No, we're gonna cut out that drop there. You know what I'm saying? Until they cut us a check.
Until they cut a check, real quick.
Cut us a check, man.
Oh, while y'all playing, I'm seeing a lot of fire towards this Bitcoin. What is that? What everybody doing 2021?
Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is gonna bust. Like, I mean, not bust in a bad way, but bust like it's gonna take off. I just feel like people are losing trust in the American dollar. You know what I'm saying? So they transitioning into. I'm hearing rumors that they transitioning into cryptocurrency for the future, like the digital payments, so they can track payments a little bit better, or just track the economy better, control the economy better. You know what I'm saying? Now, that paper is already on its way out. It's been on its way out for a little minute. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. No, it's just it's definitely catching fire because I've seen some of the intelligent people that I know actually indulged in it. But however, I get cautious when I see some of the people I knew that had those classes indulged in it. I guess it depends on the method of how you go about it. Because if I know stock a little bit, you have a person do the bidding for you, and then you have a route where you can actually do it yourself. But I think you got to pay for something to do yourself. I could be wrong.
Well, stocks?
I don't know. Yeah.
No, stocks, you could do stocks on your cell phone, dog. You can trade stocks on your cell phone. The crazy part about it is like, man, they made it too easy damn near, dog. Like, so back in the day, like even 3 years ago, you know, you would have to pay, you know, a commission just to make a trade. But most of the trading platforms or most of the major trading platforms, they eradicated the commission fee. So you could trade and not, you know, you won't have to pay a fee. So I could buy a stock today and sell it today and not pay shit. You know what I'm saying? Aside from, you know, the cost that you incur from buying the stock. So on Thursday, yesterday. So I had got a tip, like a stock tip or whatever the case may be. I bought a stock, you know, first thing in the morning. And I didn't even buy it in the morning. I bought it the night prior when I was laying in my bed before I went to sleep. So I bought a stock before I went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Well, I set it, you know, to make the transaction in the morning. I woke up, the transaction got executed. I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm in there. And then a couple hours later, it went up, you know, I want to say like $150. And I was like, oh shit, that's good enough. Sold that bitch. $160. I was like, that was good. Right. Just like that. I was like, that was easy as hell. That was like, damn, I ain't have to sweat. I ain't have to like argue with nobody. I ain't have to deal with no crazy ass customers. I was laying on my bed. I mashed some buttons, and then I mashed it again. Went to sleep. Woke up, and the money was in my account. Mashed some more buttons, and I had the money, the profit. I was like, okay, that was all right. Shit. That's how they made the stock market now, and like everybody's doing it. It's almost like social media now. Like stocks is the new currency now, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because people not working at. Well, I'm not gonna say people ain't working, but it's like the economy is in a downturn right now, and like all the big companies, you know, they're consolidating. You know, they're creating new technologies. You know, they're creating the future, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then people are investing in that future because they, you know, they feel like, you know, this is where the economy is trending towards. So instead of putting your money in a savings account where, you know, they're going to take your money, loan it to somebody else for an exorbitant, you know, interest rates, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to get 0.0002% on your savings, and they're going to invest it and make multiples
off your money.
Yeah, multiples off your money, you know what I'm saying? Well, you could take that same money, invest it into a stock, and let them do what they do with it, and you know, profit off of their labor, off of their intellectual property. You know what I'm saying? So all you're doing is leveraging the brains of other people, the work of other people in the stock market.
I hope it impacts the Black community to the fullest it can. I don't know, because I see a lot of people in my Facebook friends that's all they talk about all day. And I'm proud of everybody. How about that? I'm proud.
It's going down, man. You know, and we was talking earlier about transferable skills, like, you know, just like how we invest in the stock market, you know, in these companies, we can do it with each other, Dad. A couple dollars go a long way, Dad. They go a long way.
Your brother ain't slick. He invested in me off a haircut, man. That boy, he could have went anywhere.
Yeah, you did. Make the dollar circulate, Dad. You know what I'm saying?
Every time he come, he asks certain questions. I pick up on all that. I'm like, yo, he really picking my brain and still where I'm at.
My boy set me on the right path in a lot of different ways, man.
That's hard.
Yeah, right on, man. So, man, I ain't gonna lie, this was dope. This conversation, man.
Hey, I was on Instagram Live. Nate Sean just jumped on, but I think he left. Trying to see if he was trying to get on the Zoom call.
How Nate Sean doing, Dad?
He good, man.
That's the only thing I like about being so damn far. I can't see nobody like that, Dad. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah, you gotta tap in, man. Make sure y'all always stay connected with your family, your friends, whether it's a text message.
Yes.
I've been doing a lot better at that. Start last year, really. I was making sure I reach out to really everybody on my phone. If I got your number, I'm pretty much gonna text you or call you and just touch bases. There's so much information that we can share, man. That's the scary part. Like I got friends, I really got friends who are millionaires. Like I got friends who are 6-figure earners. I got friends who's millionaires. I got friends in my circle that I can reach out to and get some great information from. And that's what I want to be better at, man, because there's no reason why I can't network and have these conversations with you to find out what was your first step. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get from here to here? Like, who was your mentor? Like, why did you choose this person as your mentor? Like, that's the stuff I'm trying to get into, man.
Right.
You never know where that information could come from. So
that part,
I'm
that
damn
part
sure
right
gonna be
there.
doing a whole lot of that this year.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was something that you did for the time frame that I've known you. I seen you legitimately quit one job just off of the support that your family needed for you at that time, being the husband and the father.
You got no choice, man.
That's the hella. It sounds crazy, like it should be regular, but I don't. You don't hear that often. I know what I do as an individual. That's I do the same shit. But when I saw another one that I ain't know you from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? Like I came here to Florida and we connected, and to see that, it's very impressed, intrigued. You know what I'm saying? And hats off to you, definitely. And we're gonna make it. We definitely gonna make it.
That's dope.
It's a game.
So I like to hear. It's music to my ears right now, dog. This is music to my damn ears, dog.
You don't understand, man. It feels good. Like I be looking at these motherfuckers out here, boy. I'm like, damn, brother, you just let me down every day, don't you? like, yeah. Straight up. It's like you do the same shit every year. You don't get no better. You suck as being the criminal. You keep going in and out of jail. You ain't getting something right. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what the fuck, man? And it look like me. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know.
So when the next person see you, they gonna think you them. That part.
That example though. I know for a fact. My whole life I've been out there showing people what they could do because I know where I came from and I know that you got influences around them all day, every day. You got to be able to show them that. Because sometimes we typically, like, when we make it, we get invisible. You can't afford to do that because they need to see someone, you know what I'm saying, walk past them. Hell, they look like us with a suit on. Hell, it ain't even got to be a suit. But, you know, I walk out with a suit just to show them, hey, sometimes it's more than just what you know. It's what you look like, too.
That's so true.
You know? So, I mean, because I know a dummy, like, you can be dumb as fuck, but if you dress sharp, you'll get way better conversation than a person that's dressed like they hood. And I tell my kids that all day. They laugh at me when I throw on the suit and all that stuff. I look like, you know, somebody granddaddy or uncle, whatever the case is. I like, no, I'm your father. I'm sorry they ain't providing these examples out here for you. You feel me? It's sexy. You gotta quit it. That's how you got here. But yeah. For real though. And it does get to me too. Like when I see like black women all the time, when they see me with my kids, they roll up to me like, yeah, I just want to thank you for being, you know, the father that you are. I see you all the time and all that. And it's like a double-edged sword. I get offended, but then I'm grateful. I get offended to the point it's like, damn, you thought this was like impossible. Whatever the case is, you really think this don't really go on or whatever the case is. However, I'm grateful for the fact that you are able to acknowledge it. So therefore, you can take this to your next rant to anybody saying, now it is some good niggas out here, some good fathers out here and all that, etc. Believe that. There's hope. If you don't see it, hell, I'll bring it to you live in effect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My bad. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's highly important there, you know what I'm saying? As far as you know, creating our own narrative there, you know what I'm saying?
That's really what I wanted to say earlier when you was asking me why we chose to podcast. Like that's really what it's about, creating our own narrative.
Right. Because
getting rid of all the stigmas that's been prevalent previously, and it's making sure we have a new image, or we go back to our original image, I should say.
That part. Yes, sir.
I love that. I'm gonna get through just in case, because technology, I don't know, but I do know the possibilities of stuff getting shut down or messed up. So I do plan on writing a book myself. Because one thing, or two things for certain, was they kept in history a known fact. Books for sure. And somebody gonna write our history. If we don't write it in our angle, they only have those angles to judge the time frames that we took. Just the thought of that. You see what I'm saying? You know, and you look around, you ask yourself like, damn, do I want him writing my story, or do I want to write my own?
That point, right there.
Wait. Hey, what you do? You do a biography? What kind of book you thinking? Or you ain't think about it? You ain't think about it yet?
It might be multiple books, there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know, I was to come direct. You know, I want to come. You know, what I'm saying, with my biography. I want to come with like a little. You know, just I love playing devil's advocate. Love, but just the mind. But also, hopefully, when someone is reading it, like other books, they see at least where your mind frame was at the time and place of history of what you was thinking about. They're like, damn, maybe you was going through the same shit as them. You know, as them at their time and age and all that stuff. And hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, they don't repeat the cycle, even though ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, I was telling him as well. Yeah, then we was when we were back in the day, we was supposed to be jumping on our book club, having that monthly session where we going over different ones. But I know we jumped on Lord's Success by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah,
and get back on it.
Yeah, you gotta get back on that.
And brothers, I say this. So if I'm being honest about the book thing, I do want to write a book. And it's crazy. It's coming from a person that never read a book from start to end. Never. And it's crazy.
You serious, bro? I'm sorry. I gotta touch on that. That's that's hard though, but that's crazy though, man. And
honestly, I've been saying it from my recollection, from maybe since I was maybe 13 or 14, telling people I never read a full book, never. And I get most of my stuff because I'm a communicator. I talk to people. Granted, yeah. And you could be deceived. You could get bullshit. Yeah, but if you get 100 people talking about this one thing, certain things will stay consistent. And then after that, you have your own intelligence to come up with your own conclusion. Some people go up and down, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can tell this boy, he be in the library, so whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't. I merely, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing for me or to me, like, to actually open up my mouth. Like, hey, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? Whatever. I like that outfit you got on. And man, that's true. That's where it's at. All that. Open up conversations. And I just so happen to be a barber. That's how I gain all my topics. But yeah.
Books is just another form of communication. You know what I'm saying? If you communicate, you a living book. You know what I'm saying? They got audio books now. You don't even got to read. You just listen to. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to jump on. I'm trying to jump on the audio book.
Right on. Right on.
That's super hard.
I'm listening to an audio book right now. 50 Cent. I guess he just came out with a book. It's okay, but maybe not for y'all. I mean, but this is my first book actually paying attention to for real. I found it like pretty. I get it now why people read books. It's like you can get a step ahead of things. Just like conversation with someone tell you like, hey man, you might not want to walk down there. They don't bullshit down there. They give you a fair warning, or they give you their insight at the You know what I'm saying? And what they say, it can take you to a whole nother universe. You know? Yeah. So yeah, I'm a dog fan. And I'm gonna get into stock like that too. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, I wanted to tap on that. I'm glad you brought that back up, Dad, because like this year, this that year, man, you know what I'm saying? Get onto some damn stocks, Dad. I don't know if you got a savings account or if you've been saving, or if you have, for people out there who have not been saving, you know what I'm saying? Start saving, get you a savings account, get you an emergency fund. So if things go to shit, you know, you can still support yourself and your family, you know, or pay your bills, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But after you get your emergency fund, invest in these damn stocks, Dad, because these businesses, it's the bread and butter. This is what makes you live. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go out and you spend your dollar, where you take it to? You spend a couple bucks on Netflix, spend a couple bucks on Amazon, you spend a couple bucks at Burger King, whatever the case may be. These businesses are taking that money and they're making more money with it. So like you can leverage, you know what I'm saying, that shit. So instead of you having to open up a restaurant, you can invest in the restaurant, let the restaurant, you know, hire the workers, deal with the customers, cooking the burgers, you know what I'm saying? All you do is sit back and collect the money, you know what I'm saying, that they make, that they generate, you know what I'm saying? So, but having your money sitting in the savings account, they're taking that money and loaning it out to people who starting businesses, you know what I'm saying? And they're taking that money and they reaping the benefits from them working, flipping burgers, fucking designing computers, designing fucking cell phone apps. They're leveraging their labor
and giving you 0.2% interest.
0.2%. You can do the same thing for a fraction of the work, a fraction of the effort, a fraction of the stress. You know what I'm saying? So
highway robbery.
It's highway robbery, dog. You know what I'm saying? And what kill people is like people don't know about it and they confused about like the stock market because it just seems so magical or it seems so, you know, difficult to understand or difficult to comprehend, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's transferable skills, transferable information, like the same principles that you apply to your everyday life, you can apply it to the stock market. Just do some research. Of course, you got to do your due diligence. Like you don't want to just go in there and just buying up crazy stocks because it's cheap or just buying up crazy stocks because, you know, you heard somebody else talking about it. Like, you know, do your research, read about it, you know what I'm saying? See what people saying, look at their financial statement, see what they're doing with the money they already have, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, once you decide like, oh, okay, they being responsible with the money. Oh, okay, they got what they call a moat, economic moat, which is basically like, you know, it's a margin of safety. Like, can somebody else start up a business and knock them out of, you know, knock them off of the block? Or, you know, are they in a unique position? Like they got some crazy technology that nobody else can duplicate. So, you know, they got that market corner. So you can invest in that company knowing that, oh, okay, they about to take this shit to the moon. Like, can't nobody really fuck with them on this, you know, particular, you know, business venture. Those are the companies that you want to invest in. Just do just do your due diligence before you jump in there, but jump in there, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be in it to win it, dog. It's like legal gambling. It's like gambling that you could, you know, that you could put the odds in your favor, dog. You go to a casino, usually the house wins, you know what I'm saying? Like it's designed to, you know, they're gonna pay out certain, you know, payouts to certain individuals so that people keep bringing their dollars in. But like the stock market is an area where, you know, you could minimize risk and maximize returns. You know what I'm saying? You just got to do your research. But the research is just so easy to get to. Everything digital. You can do this shit on your cell phone. People on their cell phones all day anyway. Part, looking at social media, you can spend 30 minutes on Instagram. You can spend an hour, you know what I'm saying, on fucking finviz.com or Yahoo Finance or fucking, you know, optionsprofitcalculator.com or fucking, you know, whatever trading platform you're using, that same energy that you put in, you know, doing goofy shit that's not going to put no money in your pocket or your family pocket, you know, divert some of that attention, some of that intellectual capital, some of that time, some of that fucking money, you know what I'm saying, to something that's going to bring a return to you, that you dig.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's damn sure about to get chopped to school right there. That's going to be... Hey, that's the clip. I'll put some gunshots after that.
Nah, for real though, man.
A question off top though. So I've heard different methods, right? Some people say, why even have a saving when you should invest all your money? You can't take it with you and all that stuff. They say you invest in certain things. Everybody say save for your family at least. Well, your investments could also be a form of saving for your family, right?
That's what it is, exactly, yep.
So now you did start off saying like, you know what I'm saying, have some of the savings.
Yeah, have some, yeah, that part. But.
So do you personally, do you invest more than your savings or you kind of balance it, have more in your savings than what you invest? I think you should invest the amount that you can afford to lose too. That's my theory.
That's a good ass damn question, Doug. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, you know, I'm still transitioning, you know, my behaviors and my, you know, my habits, you know, towards the investing part of the game. Because I was saving too, but I saved, you know, enough so I could have, you know, a cushion. So if I lost my job today or if things went to shit, I could survive for a few months or maybe a year or whatever the case may be, a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? That way I could have enough time to transition into, you know, another job or, you know, get my feet back under me, you know what I'm saying? So that's what people need to do, at least have something where they, you know, like it's crazy though. Like some people don't even have to worry about having a savings account because they, you could just rely on your parents. Like, hey, my dudes, hey, let me get a couple grand real quick. You know what I'm saying? Or hey, Uncle Trump, let me get $1 million so I can get on my feet real quick. Oh, here you go. You know what I'm saying? They got generational wealth, but for people who don't have that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to, change your behavior so that you could be able to support yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or be able to support somebody else, or be able to, become self-sufficient, and it's just hard because like your habits are, you spending out. So you get $200 and you spend it $300, you know what I'm saying? Or you're not putting nothing aside so that if you want to make a big purchase, you could just go ahead, drop it cash. Or, if you want to make a big purchase, it's not really hurting you, you know what I'm saying? Like people, they're just not really, it really come down to discipline, Dad. Like, and sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be able to, for just a little while, if it had to be, a few months where instead of you going out to Red Lobster, you just make you up a couple sandwiches or cook up a couple meals, you know what I'm saying? So instead of spending 30, you spend 15, you take the other 15, put it in the stock market, or take 15, put it in your savings account. And after a while, after a few weeks, like you accumulate, a little purse. And you were able to make big moves. So like you could take a $50,000 and buy a rundown apartment building or a rundown house and get your homeboys, you know what I'm saying, to come in and fix up the walls or put some carpet down, move somebody else in there, and they live in there. They pay you a grand and a half a month. Your mortgage only $500 a month, so you pocket that $600. It's just like it's a whole bunch of ways to flip your money, invest your money, where you're not always putting out. You also getting something back in. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be expending money all the time and not fucking be receiving anything. It's energy though. Like money is energy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you putting your energy into something that's gonna be self. What's the renewable, self-renewable, Dad?
What's up?
Yeah.
It almost sounds like I like traveling. I like driving a lot, cross country and all that stuff. It's almost like, especially like when natural disasters come, you buying gas, you filling up that tank. You're gonna get there. Like that's our destination and all that stuff. But if our destination is California, and say for instance we don't know all these gas stations gonna be open, but guess what? We're gonna have to put some money up and grab some containers of gas and all this stuff, put it on the side of this truck, whatever the case is, we're gonna make it there, goddamn it. It's gonna take a long time to get there, but it's almost like we preserving ourselves with the bank account, the savings account. Let's put these gallons on the side of it. It's gonna be a long journey. One thing you still ain't stopping, and we're gonna get there. That's what you invest in. Invest in and make sure you get there. I think that's what savings is about. I don't know. Let me shut the fuck up.
That's what it's about. Yeah, I'm about to say that's what it's about, Dad. You know what I'm saying? It's a long journey. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get there with no short range thinking, dog. You know what I'm saying? No short range savings, dog. Like you got to be prepared to go the distance, and that comes from having that reserve supply. You know what I'm saying? So carry your little reserve, get your little little gas tank with you, dog.
Invest in the journey. How about that?
Damn journey, dog. That's real talk. If I ever heard it, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That sound like a T-shirt.
But now double back on that question, though. But yeah, like so, if you're not investing, if you're not saving, start saving, though. Like you don't have to just jump, because I really do want people to get into the stock market, though, because it's way better returns, though. So if not the stock market, your own business. You know what I'm saying? If you cut hair, that's your own business. You know what I'm saying? So you already investing in yourself, though. You know what I'm saying? So but it's people out there who not working for themselves. They're working, you know what I'm saying, for somebody else who could fire them at any time, you know what I'm saying, and then they don't have anything to sustain them to carry them to the next, the next gig. Ain't that wrong working, dog. I work, you know what I'm saying, I work for the military, dog. I gotta wake up, you know what I'm saying, go to work and do my little exercises and, do some research and log in the computer and exercise and sleep in the woods for 2 weeks at a time, or whatever the case may be. Like I sacrifice too, dog, but like, I save, you know what I'm saying, for that journey, for that trip, you know what I'm saying? But so for people who not saving, save you up a little a cushion after you get your cushion, after you could survive for a couple of months. Invest in the stock market, put a couple, the same money that you was putting in your savings, transition that into an investment account. Invest into something, get you a company like last week alone. So let's just pick a company like NIO, which is they make electric vehicles. So a few weeks ago, I think they were trading on like $40-$50. And then last week they were trading at 60, I think it was like 60, 63 or something. I think they might have hit a high of $66. So if you would have bought, say, 1,000 shares, I'm gonna pull up my calculator, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't talking on my ass. So say you bought 1,000 shares at, let's just say $52, dog.
52 off of 20 you invested?
Was that
30 a pop?
That's not what I did. I'm just giving you some magical numbers there. So I'll bring it back. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna try to pump my own head up, dog. I'm gonna bring it down, dog. So let's just say like I'm gonna pull up a stock because I wanna make this shit like motherfucking reality, dog. So it don't sound like something magical, dog. Hold on.
Shit, you can actually share your screen.
That's what I'm about to do. That's exactly what I'm about to do. Hold on.
Yeah, make sure Pornhub ain't on there.
Oh, yeah, let me close these couple tabs real quick. Yeah. Keep the day spicy, you dig? Now, let's see that. I'm gonna go with nah, man, because it's like when people see how easy it is, that's like, oh shit.
And that's the install. That's the install itself, boy.
Like people said.
I was installed like, damn, they take us as idiots. They ain't tell us this simple shit. Well, anyway, don't let me start with that. Go ahead.
Yeah, FRS6. That's the ticker symbol. It's called FRS6. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull this shit up real quick.
Oh, okay. I'm done. I probably ain't gonna get no sleep tonight. I'm gonna be on that.
Oh, you about to be done.
I don't even know what time.
Yeah, that's it. 1 a.m. on their ass.
What?
That should be flying, don't it?
My fault. Yeah, I ain't trying to keep. I'm trying to make this quick, Dad. Quick enough, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Just to give people who don't know, you know what I'm saying, or who want to learn, Dad. You know what I'm saying? How easy this shit is, Dad.
All right, because we're gonna tell them the whole 9.
I like it. Nice little plug. My dog with the plug-a-roni. Hey, yeah, damn, me and Ali were supposed to play ball like 1,000 times. He be ducking.
Hey, man, got schedule just flexible.
Yeah, I blame it on COVID though.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
Yeah, I blame it on COVID.
Yeah, man. And last time when I threw them kids, I'm gonna throw my back out. I ain't lying.
Man, boy, you ain't the only one. I got a court in my backyard. Everywhere I move to, I always got to keep a basketball court nearby.
You sound like me. I got to. I look like a crazy stalker when I first moved over there. I'm like, man, anybody know the basketball court? But you know where I live at. They ain't know where the basketball court is.
Yeah, nah.
Well, I saw the first black person. Oh no, he knew. It's crazy.
When I first saw the first black person in my old apartment complex, that's the first thing I asked him. Like, yeah, you play ball? like when we hooping, man.
Oh man,
here we go.
All right. Yeah. So what you trying to do? You trying to teach us about the numbers? Like what you got going on?
I'm just gonna give you the numbers. I kind of want to show the account too, but I'm looking at the screen. There's too much information on here. You know what I'm saying? So the numbers is really all people need. You know what I'm saying?
How about this? Even if you can't pull it up, next time we can tap on that specifically if you want.
Oh yeah, that's most definitely. Yeah. So each episode we could just tie in some of these damn the finances. Give people some quick plays or some quick game.
Yes,
break some stuff down. But yeah, so can I see my? Let me see. So I brought up the calculator, Doug. So I'm just so people can see the numbers. I don't know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see it?
I'm with you.
Yeah, what's coming up?
You see the calculator?
Yeah, calculator on that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through a quick trade on that trade I did, and then you can scale it up, scale it down, however you want to do it, because there's so many. It's like a gajillion stocks, though. You just gotta do your research. And I'm gonna give you a couple people I be watching too who be giving out quick game or good game on the stock market. They dope as hell. And I might watch them this weekend, and then on Monday I'll be like, oh shit, they put me on a nice little stock play, and I jump in that stock play and make a couple quick bucks with minimal effort, minimal stress, dog. But so let me clear this shit up real quick. What the fuck? All right.
Mix it up, baby.
All right, here we go. So what was that on so Wednesday night, you know what I'm saying? I'm laying in my bed and somebody gave me a tip, was like, yeah, man, jump on this stock right here. And it was FRS 6. And the stock was $6. So I bought in at $6. I bought 125 shares at $6. 125 shares, $6. Boom. $7.50. It cost me $7.50 to get in. You know what I'm saying? And this is I think the trade executed at like, so the markets open up at 8:30. And then they close at 4. Of course, my time is 3:30. Oh, no, actually, excuse me, it's 9:30. I think it's 9:30, and then over here for me it's 4:30. So the trade executed at 4:30 in the morning for me. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was alerted that it went through. And then a couple hours went by. I went to work. You know what I'm saying? I just set it and forget it. And then I checked the app again, and it was up from $6 to $7.30. Let's do 730 times 120 shares. So it's worth $176. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, that's good enough for me. Like, I sold that shit. I sold that. So I got to work. It was like 9 o'clock. It might even be before 9 because I was sitting in the parking lot. I was getting ready to go into work. I had, we did like a little PT session, did some workouts, and took me a shower. I was sitting in the car, you know what I'm saying, just seeing what the progress of it was. I was like, okay, 876, that's good enough for me. So 876 minus, what is this right here? Hold on. 75. Oh, my bad. I think I did that wrong. My fault. It was 127.30. I did the math on that wrong. My bad. 730 times 125. Shit. So it was 912. My bad. So it was 912 minus my little 750 that I paid to get it. That's 162. You know what I'm saying? So from 4:30 in the morning, really, yeah. So from 4:30 in the morning to 9 o'clock, $162, and I ain't do shit but mash some buttons, dog.
Dude, I need to get on tonight.
But mash some buttons, dog. So like, I want to be responsible with the information too. So like, with stocks is like, you gotta do your research because the market fluctuates. It fluctuates all the time. So like, when they first started, so that I'm gonna give you a play where I fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to give it too much shine. So that's it. That same night I bought that stock right there. I also bought another one called the ticker symbol is GEVO. Okay. And I bought that.
Wait, what kind of company was that?
So GEVO, they do like electric what you call it? They invest in let me pull this shit up real quick.
Well, what put you on that play? Did you follow the guidance of somebody, or was you doing research on it?
Both, because I wasn't even looking at that company. So like, I have I got stocks that I look at that I do on my own research on. My own research and all that. This one was like somebody was like, yeah, check this one out. So I was like, yeah, let me check that one out real quick, see what they're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one right here, they're like a energy company, but if you check out, what the politics are. So Biden, he's of course he's taking the reins of the presidency. But, yeah, they're going into clean energy. So all these renewable energy companies, fucking electric vehicles, a lot of them are starting to boom now because our current administration, they're going to start investing in those clean energy initiatives. Wow. So a lot of those companies are going to start booming. So like the Teslas and the clean energies, all those all these new companies, and they're going to start benefiting from, the new legislation and the new money that they putting out, because they want to transition from, of course, oil into these renewable energy sources. So, if you're trying to ride a wave, you want to jump on companies, who have good financials, who are, heavily involved in the clean energy. But let me pull this shit up real quick.
If I want to get started today, right now,
right,
I need to have a certain amount of money, or do I have to have a certain type of account? How easy it is to directly invest right now if I want to?
It's crazy. So there's like 1,000,001 different trading platforms. So you got the Robinhood, you know what I'm saying, which you could download on your phone. I think it's Android and, the app, iPhone app. You got what you got? Ally.com. You know what I'm saying? You got Stockpile. You got Webull. It's like 1,000,001 apps. So you can start with $10. You can start with $5. You can start with $100, $500, whatever you got in your little account. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
So
it's your Webull.
Yeah, Webull is good. You know what I'm saying? So what's crazy about it is it's so fucking easy. Like, so you can start with as little as whatever you got. You can start with. So all you doing is taking your money. So you can start. Let's say you start with $1. All you doing is you're taking that $1, you're giving it to somebody who, let's say a McDonald's, or let's say your local mom and pop store. You give your mom and pop store could offer up 1,000 shares in that company. So basically, all they're saying is, these 1,000 people are sharing in the profits that we generate from our business. So every time we make $2,000 in profit, we'll break down that $2,000 and we'll split that, amongst the 1,000 people who own shares in the company. So what you're really doing is you're buying ownership in the company. You're buying the right to enjoy the fruits of their labor. You know what I'm saying? So essentially, all you're doing is, you're buying the company. So when you say you're buying the stock, you're buying the right to share in, the fruits of their profits. You know what I'm saying? So when you're investing, all you're doing is investing in the company. You're saying that I trust that when I give you $500, they're gonna take this $500 and turn it into $515. They're gonna turn this $500 into $1,000. So all you're doing is you're looking at companies and you're determining whether or not they're being responsible with the money that they already have, or they might be positioned in such a way that they're going to take advantage of whatever advantage they have in whatever industry or whatever sector they're in. You know what I'm saying? You like, okay, they make the best electric cars. I don't think nobody can make better electric cars than them. They're going to sell such and such amount of cars this year, and it's going to cost them such and such amount of money to make those cars. But that profit margin that that it costs for them to make it, and the amount that they're about to sell it by is going to be enough that I could make my money that I gave to them more money. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, that I ain't trying to super complicate the shit, but it's like all you're doing is you trusted somebody to take your money and make more money, but you don't have to do the work. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is give them the money. They're gonna do the work, and then you take the money from their effort. That you know what I'm saying? So
that's a simple way to put it.
They get a gain too, because the more we invest in them, it enables them to invest in their self even more, or maybe expand. If I got it understood right.
That's the motherfucker. That's the key right there, dog. That's the damn key. That's it right there. That's all. That's it. So the same skill, the same fucking principle that us investing in the stock market, we could take that same money, invest it, in our company. We could be a company that's traded publicly. You know what I'm saying? Other people would give us money. You know what I'm saying? To make our business or our endeavors make them money. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all it is, dog. That's the realest shit I ever heard, if I ever heard it, dog.
Yeah. Shit, I know a little stock when it comes to stock.
That's it. That's all it is, dog. Yeah.
Yes, sir. But you know what? No, we got it. So we won't make it so long and so much editing and all that other stuff. Man, we I would love to tap on this even more.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can write down some questions I have, and maybe you can write down some things that you feel like it's valuable for other people to know, or even just your input. And I think that could be a segment in itself. I really, and I would love to be able to attend, you know, this Zoom with this live and this segment of the whole nine.
Yes, sir.
No, you just made it official, big bro. So that's something we definitely gonna instill, and that's something you definitely gonna be a part of. We can have more guests. I got somebody right when y'all was talking about that. I had somebody that I met when I was at Enterprise that was talking about how you should follow the presidencies and who's getting in the office, who's getting out of office. He pretty much left his job probably like 12 years ago, and he's been dealing with stocks and real estate for the longest, man. And that's pretty much how he based a lot of his decisions, who's in power.
Makes sense.
So now I gotta remind myself what I saved his name on my phone as, because I ain't talked to him in a minute. I bet you I saved it something like stocks. I bet you. Yep, look, Janine Stocks. Yep. Yep. Let me go ahead and text him now at 1 a.m.
For sure. But no, but gentlemen, I definitely appreciate it. With me also being an entrepreneur and my efforts that I got to do, I got some appointments in the morning. And man, it's a pleasure. I gained so much. One, just like learning different views on certain topics we touched on, especially when it came to the election stuff, when it came to the voters, us being black. Of course, the stock stuff, Bitcoin, I'll speak on that. But all together, this is something that I enjoy. And hopefully, if anyone that's listening, I mean, y'all gained something as well. So I definitely gained a lot. But more than y'all, you know what I'm saying, I gained a more solid connection with you two young brothers.
Yes, sir. Appreciate your energy, bro. Got good energy, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Desha, appreciate you jumping on a Zoom call and making this connection happen. You're a man of your word. You always told me you'll come through for your boy, so I appreciate it. Had some superb insight, man. I sat back and listened to a lot of the information you was giving and received it, man. So I appreciate it myself.
Right on.
And
next
again,
I'll play.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get that camera, man. I'm mess around and get that Z1000.7. They're gonna get this Z12.59 on y'all ass.
That 1.2 aperture you did.
And you're gonna see nothing but nose boogers all the whole time. They're gonna be looking at my pores on the next one.
Much respect to y'all, man. Much respect to you, bro. I appreciate you, man. I love you, you know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Thank you so
appreciate you too, bro. Ali, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Salute. I appreciate your service as well.
Yes, sir.
Black man.
First ain't the last, man. Y'all be easy.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Going down. Stay tuned, motherfucker.
Always.
You have no idea.
Hey, bars on the next episode. I'm gonna hold out on these bars on this one on y'all ass. Dude.
All right, just
Yep.